Hello and welcome to Legend, and this will be part 16. In the previous part, we worked our way through Dark Tower level 4, and that means we got one level left to go, which also means we got a boss fight. So, let us proceed. See what happens here. Likely a lot of stuff. You know what, you just go berserk and you hide in shadows and do stuff, and this is going to be pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I had a feeling that he was going to be in trouble. Could you hide in shadows, perhaps, maybe? Could you get behind this guy? That would be good. Could you get behind this guy? No, apparently not. Okay, just smack someone in the back, right? Because good as I was about to say, the hickey thing is in danger. So, could you hide in shadow? You are already hidden. Could you get behind him, please? Let the berserker deal with it. And this is a good start to this level. This level is quite short, but of course, I mean, doesn't mean it can't kill us. This, I should say, is the furthest I've ever gotten into this game. For whatever reason, I gave up playing years ago. Nothing there, it looked like there was something, maybe it's just a blood splatter. Anyway, so this will be semi-blind. I'm saying semi-blind because due to the fact that it is blind when I am, for the purpose of doing the video series, I will play ahead, so I have some sort of idea of what's going on, so I'm not going to fumble about and look like a complete idiot. But as it stands right now, this will be quite a new thing for me, so to speak. So let's equip this thing and drink it and see what happens. Something happened. Is that a teleport? A bag of fiery claws. How lovely. I want some more of those. I want significantly more of the agents, please. I meant to stay in the inventory because you need to equip this one. I need to see what we got available. Equip. Thank you. So how are we looking for spells? Because we will need a specific spell. Fiery claws, that should be these ones. Okay. So what do we got? Continuous. Well, how do you do continuous? You use a crystal for that. Okay. So, how are we looking? I need to get rid of some of these. You know what? You can go. You can go as well. Until we need it. You can go up there. I don't like not having a dispel component in it. As you can see, we have 30 dragon claws left. This one, what do you require? Let's get our listing here, because 4 dragon teeth, and that's dragon teeth, and not dragon claws, dragon teeth. Requires 4 of them. Not keen, but we'll likely need a few more. That's one reason I have to admit I can't wait getting out of this blinking dungeon so we can get restocked on materials and resources and whatever else we need. So, there's a spell we need to make, but I can make that once it becomes relevant. Now is not the time for that. Hopefully everyone's sorted. He hasn't got anti-mage, he hasn't got anti-mage either. Ugh. Okie dokie, this is annoying, but I mean, it's one of those things. It's just, yeah, it is. What can I say? Can you go over to the door without opening it, please? And then you, are you teleporting currently? That would be useful. Why do they do that? Yes, you are, indeed. Cast spell. Buff everyone. But of course, just despite the fact that this is a very, very short level, that doesn't mean that you can't make sure that the players is going to get the most out of exploring it. So, nothing there, hooray for that. There we go. That's a locked door, we haven't got a key, so it's fairly obvious we have to go this way. You just go berserk. I'm not going to be overly concerned about him not go berserk anymore. Where can we get you to go? We can get you to hopefully over there somewhere. You could also actually start fighting, that might help. Yeah, stab him in the back. Very, very true. I need to get a battle horn for her. He is regenerating, but he's taking a broken load of damage. I should get my cars into action soon. I hope they have not got anti-mage on them. Which most of them will have, don't worry about it. That's just the way the cookie combos in this game. Even when there's no logical reason why they should have access to a caster to hit thing. Most of them will come pre-buffed in, which is rather not pleasant even. I was going to say annoying, but that's such a strong word. Oh, the Berserker died. I need you in now. I think maybe I should probably have done that ages ago. But the thing is, most of them are protected by anti-mage, and we have limited spells, so we don't have any. You know what, you guys will just have to flatten them. Oh. If you go in, can you actually attack him, please? The Sound of Silence, could you attack him, please? For the love of anything that's good and pure. That's a locked door, we got monsters behind it. That's good fun. You know what, just get out of combat, right? Just ignore these guys, because they're just dumb. Let's equip our Spiffy Helm and hope we got charges left, because I don't know how many charges are left. That is the glorious thing about this game, is you just don't know how many charges you get on any of the items. So I need to walk down there and then walk back and then say, use it again. Why these guys are standing there, I don't know. They apparently have no intention of moving. Which, I suppose, is a thing. A bag of gold. I had a feeling there was another bag of gold there. So, what does this message say? Probably something funky. First vessels will be vaporized. Okay, whatever you say. You start playing a tune of some description. The Warrior's Awakening. A good thing I made some more of those spells, wasn't it? You go over there. You go over there. Don't move anyone in the process, please, and then you can recast that spell. Yeah. Have you got any space of any kind? Likely not. Nothing there. That is a good sign. But the door here is locked, so we can't get in there. Anything on the table? Always check the tables. Nothing there. Let's head into the next room and see what we can... what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Likely quite a bit. You just go berserk, you attack, and you hide and shit. You're already hidden. I need to re-equip that Cloud Ring. The overview review kind of video thing I did was implying that there's an awful lot of micromanagement in this game, and you are getting a feel for it now. Are you protected by magic? No, you're not. Or protected from magic, I think it's called. No. doing what you're doing. Cannot waste any resources. I think that thing over there is quite annoying, especially if there was loot under, then someone would step into it and say, "Hi, I want to get hurt." I know it is a new game and all that kind of stuff, and it was relatively new, this style of thing, but the characters will not do anything to avoid anything bad. They will not do that. We got some more dragon teas. Oh, lovely. That was that's quite welcome. But the characters, they will happily just blunder through anything. It looks dangerous. Well, it's probably not going to hurt me. I've just seen 3 guys die in that thing. That's not going to hurt me. No. Bounce potion. Hooray for that. That is just what I didn't want. I said it in particular, yeah. Come on. You don't have to push the assassin. Assassin. You know why? I should probably mention, I don't know, I mean, it's not super important, but I mean, it can explain why certain, I mean, I would assume most of the time my voice is a bit wonky-donkey, but in my younger days I had a speech impediment. I'm not going to joke any more than I need to, but I had a horrible issue saying S. I want to say F instead because that's good fun, makes sense, but whatever the case, I'm still, sometimes I have noticed with double S's getting a bit funky. He moved, the doggo moved, and then he killed himself apparently. We're quite good at blasting away, and I nearly killed someone. Wasn't who I intended to kill. It was they died. Hooray for that. That's good fun. Oh, but I mean, what I was trying to say, I could probably have kept quiet about that, but it's, I mean, it's no less true whether I lie about it or not say it. So, you cannot carry anymore. Of course you can't carry anymore. Don't tell me this is a spiffy room of spiffiness. But, no, anyway, I was trying to get to, was, assassin for some reason. I just quite distinctively make a weird sound. I mean, talking in general for me is making weird sounds, I suppose, but you know what I mean, a power potion. I'm glad about that. That is teleport, isn't it? Yes, you can use it. A healing scroll, and you can't carry anymore. So you can use a set healing scroll. And then you can take what's in there, a dark key. I wonder where that is used. Can't carry anymore. Okay. Anyone, can you carry anymore? You can carry stuff, can't you? I hope so. A battle axe, hooray for that. Completely and utterly useless. You can't carry anymore, but what you can do is you can take that battle axe and drop it. This is a recurring problem. I did not leave it in the video or the previous part, but I dropped about 4 or 5 items in the previous dungeon. A dragon ring. What I always wanted. No, not really. Did we get a key of some description? I'm very sure we did. Who got the key? Have you got the key? You got the dark key. Is that the key we need? That likely is. But we can go back to where we were before. Everyone's fine and dandy. Hooray. I'm fairly sure this is where we were before. Okie dokie, you fight. You punch, and you kick, you stab, and you go berserk. And you look pretty. And you go in a corner and try not to get yourself killed. 3. Okay, you are not resisting my magic damage, which is good. I used to be incredibly concerned about sharing the experience out. Now I'm really not in that mood anymore. You need to create small spells apparently. Lovely. So now I'll just you do that and you do that and you do that and you kill yourself. That suits me fine. So don't mind me, I'm just charging up on my spells while you guys are fighting. She seems to get the spell quite often. People do not like our troubadour because spells, especially skeletons, like to target her. We're getting a lot of money doing this apparently. Which is what we need, so I mean, and they don't take up any special slots. It's just gold. I wish you could summon a vendor of some description so you could just sell off all the stuff instead of having to mess about with doing what you're doing here. Chew. Back into this room and see what we get in there. Hopefully nothing. Nothing would be good. What we need to do is we need to open the door. What opens that door, actually? Now I'm curious. What? Just because we got the dark key doesn't mean we need the dark key for that door. Well, we do, but it's not a given. Because of course we have to get to a location after we've been here. And that might require a key that we might need. Two. Let us enter the penultimate room. And you will just go berserk, you fight, need a battle hall of some description for her. Because he's not doing anything. Well, she's a good targeting pigeon, I was about to say, dummy thing. Don't throw in between the two opponents, that would be very good if you didn't do that. I would appreciate if you actually did some damage with your important spells. The Berserker went down, that's lovely. Not particularly useful, but I suppose, I mean, it works. Or a Troubadour kick the bucket as well. Okay, Mr. Assassin Man, would you do your thing and stab him in the back, please? We're finding quite a few helmets, but not the helm I want to find for him. That is an angel helm, which contains speed and teleport. Something tells me there's nothing confirming it from the manual in any way, shape, or form, but something tells me that the Berserker Rage thing is actually speed. Just a hunch. Just a feeling. Sure, yeah, so it's for resurrect, and that's why I have to be somewhat careful about my positioning. Didn't I just equip it, or didn't I? I didn't. No, I clicked it, but I never equipped it. That could help. Okay, you are moving away. How very nice of you to do such. We still got charges left. Hooray for that. You are regenerating still, no? Yeah. Impressive, young Padawan. You know, let's just do our buffing spell. We need to take stock here because the next room is the bad guy's room. Ta-da! What is in this? A whole lot of nothing. What does that say? I came from the south, a boy full of hope. I dreamed of great power and life full of scope. I rose in my craft and sought it through paths, finding new life in death's aftermath. Right? Darkness is all, and light is a lie, and tears I burn and never will die. Rune Master Kilojin. The guy speaking like that is waiting for us in the next room. Did you not get a fit? You got a lot of hit points, I suppose. So let us take stock here for a second, shall we, guys and girls and whatever people might be. I could have a few canaries watching this. What do I know? Take stock. So before we do anything else, let's just compare our experience gains, shall we? Berserker 123,000. Uber 88,000. Closer than I expected. 93. Hooray! And 89, but he's still good 30,000 ahead, and that's why I've been keeping him out of going berserk, because he just eats experience. But the fight coming up, yeah, we need to. I wish it would keep the character you selected in the inventory as the selected character when you go out of the inventory. We need to do some stuff here. We need to make a new spawn, and we need to create a new spawn, and that's called Wing of Bat and Pointy Thing. We mix those together, and then we take one of these, and am I correct in? Yeah, just one of these, and spell. And then we said, I keep clicking the wrong one because I'm clever. One of these and one of these, and hopefully that should be perfectly fine. And then, we are low on these. Never mind, we will do what we can do. Damage. 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 And more damage. This is how you can make your spell last significantly longer. You can get your target size to stand in the continuous effect because it will stay on the map until you either dispel it or you leave on the map. So let us hope that this is going to work. He didn't tip out the content, so that's a good thing. So what else have we got? These are the spells. We might need a few of those. We haven't got many dragon teeth. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I don't know whether teleport will be super useful. We should possibly not do that. Come on. I may need more than one. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it's something that you can use. And then hope your characters do not blunder into them. They're quite good at doing that. So anything else? We got one of these spells left. Okay. That's more or less what we can do here. What we're going to do is we're going to have a bar tune, obviously, going. But I'm going to allow myself to save the game, because this could end up badly. Yes, this editing card signifies that I am coming back to the boss fight. I have already done the boss fight, but I wasn't overly happy about how I approached the fight, and I wasn't overly happy about my yapping afterwards, basically. So I'm going to redo the boss fight. But I have taken the party back to a safe location after defeating the boss, and that's the point I'm going to play on from. But I just want to showcase this fight, hopefully a bit better. I have set up some spells, or at least one new. I can't remember what I included the other spell in the previous part of the video, but I've done a missile continuous healing. Because what's going to happen is the last person that goes in is going to face off against the boss. The other three are going to get teleported. So ideally, we would want the Berserker, of course, to be the one going in last. But let's see what we can do. Maybe we can sort it. It depends. You can still, even though you have a specific order, you can still have people willy-nilly going through. So let's see what happens. I had a feeling that could be the case, yeah, indeed. Hide in the shadows. So what we're going to do is we're going to say F4, you push that. F1, you push that. And if he's just going to stand there, you know what, we're going to... no, he's not. Come on, can you go and stop in the back? Hopefully you get his attention so he doesn't... Can you go behind him? That would be so fun if I can just go behind... Could you go behind him, perhaps? Oh, you're standing behind him now. Come on. That wonky donkey song playing in the background, by the way, is the Constitution increasing song. Oh, we can do this, can't we? Oh, we could just pull him. How rude. Hide in shadows. Doesn't help you much now, does it? Oops. Oh, he died. It wasn't the intention, but I need to stop doing what I'm doing and just think, right? Come on, you go over here. You go berserk. And before you cast 2 spells. First and foremost, you cast... This all continues heal on his square. And then you cast... he didn't like that, did he? He will dispel quite a bit. And then we do continuous... Dispel continuous damage on this square. Berserker Rage. That should do it. The healing should keep him one safe, and the damage from him and the damage from yeah, you see, this is not exactly what I want to do, but that's what I end up doing. Apparently. Oh well, whatever. I don't mind. You got a 1, haven't you? Did you have? You have a 1. You have a serpent wand. It's actually funny because this outcome was worse than the outcome from before, but go figure. Let's dispel these 2, shall we? That's why it can be dangerous to use continuous, because you can blow your own characters to smithereens. But can you perhaps move away? No, he's there. This man. Yeah, well, it was more clunky than it was before, but at least you got to see the boss fight. The important thing about this area, there's 2 items that are of quite a bit of importance, you could argue. Have you got room for anything? No, you haven't. Of course you haven't. Who's got room? We need 2 items. You got 1 slot. Okay. I'm just going to take the important one, I think. Oh, that's the important one, even. Not you. I keep forgetting it does not... have the character selected in the inventory when you exit. Missile home. Yeah, well, I suppose we will just drop that, because that's not what I got first time around. If you want to save scum, you can... This game is begging you to save scum, trust me. You can reload and reload and reload until you get something good in chests. If you get into a room and there's 4 chests, save before you loot, and then open the chest, and if there's nothing in the chest, then reload, and randomness will kick in. The Sun Ring, that's a cool ring, but I don't particularly want it right now. What I want to show is the other item, the quest item, effectively, because of course the Ancient asked us to kill his cousin, which is the guy we just blew up after some donkey wonkiness, and then return the Ancient's staff. Okay, I know you're a mage and whatnot, you're supposed to be clever, right? There you go. This is the staff that he wanted us to return. Upon completion of that quest, he will give us a whopping 2,000 gold. But if you look at our stats at the moment, intellect 27, so we take our cloud amulet and unequip it, 22, so that gives plus 5. Now this little staff, it gives 20 to intellect. We can keep the staff, or we can get to 2,000 gold. And you can imagine what I think is a better idea. Plus 20 to a stat is absolutely massive. The only problem is if you talk to the ancient and you got the staff in your inventory, he's going to say, "Oh, thanks for the staff, here's 2,000 gold." Or do you feel what's it called, ripped off now? And the way you can get around this is by not having the staff in the inventory when you're going to visit the ancient. And you can do that by Headwall being rather close to the ancient, of course. You can go in there into the dungeon and just drop the staff inside the first dungeon level and then go back out again, go over to the ancient and said, "What staff? Well, I haven't seen your staff. No, I killed a guy, but I couldn't find the staff. You probably burned it." So, and that was why I was trying to grind money earlier in the video series, because I want to get all the runes from the ancients. So I didn't have to go back to them more than absolutely necessary. But there might still be plot reasons why we have to go back to them. So I just want to make absolutely sure to get a cleaner boss fight, which it turned out not to be. And then show that that staff is actually incredibly powerful. But before I leave you, I should say that I mentioned I brought the party back to a safe location. Yeah, level 4 with all the hitting switches to turn a certain room around clockwise or anti-clockwise or whatever it was. I had to redo all that again to get out of that level. That was a lot of good fun. But as for now, thanks for watching. Take care and see you in the next one. Bye bye.